Same Morphin Time, same grid channel. That's right, you guys. We're going to be reviewing Power Rangers DinoFury Season 2, Episode 4, Tiny Trouble. So if you're ready, let's go. You're in the zone, the superhero zone. Cue intro. Hello, and welcome to Superheroes 101, where the superheroing is never done. My name's Xavier, and I'll be your host. And welcome to Superheroes 101. And today we're going to be reviewing, like you heard from the beginning of the video, Power Rangers DinoFury Season 2, Episode 4, Tiny Trouble. So, yeah. But before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so you get notified every time I post, premiere, or go live on this very channel. And leave down in the comments below your favorite Zord in Power Rangers DinoFury so far. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get right into this review. So Tiny Trouble. Tiny Trouble was a Gold Ranger focused episode. That's why I'm wearing the generic Ranger key, because again, I do not own the Gold Ranger action figure. I swear he's next on my list, along with the other Ranger figures besides the Red Ranger that you see in the background. But anyways, yeah, this was a Gold Ranger focused episode, and this episode was about getting the Pocky Dino Key. The Paka Dino Key. I said Pocky. So yeah, so basically this episode is about how Ion is being a know-it-all, about, you know, being a ranger before the other rangers were, and does not participate in training exercises with their team, and because of that, he suffers for it because he thinks that he knows better than the rest of the team, and he doesn't. So yeah, so the episode starts off with Oculo looking for the Sporix in the backwoods where Dino Hedge is located, and he finds it, and then he randomly starts watching the Rangers, and then, you know, the Rangers are training. Ion is trying out every human feud possible, like his original plan was, and yeah, the Rangers are training, playing a cool capture the balloon, capture the flag type game, which is really cool. And then we fast forward a bit, and then the baby Pakazord comes out from nowhere and starts, you know, interacting with the Rangers, and I have to say the CGI on this thing was amazing, and it looked so real. And yeah, so the Paka Zord kind of goes to Ion, and Ion kind of feels like he knows the Zord because he's had contact and experience with the Zord in the past, so he feels like he and the Zord have this established connection. So yeah, the Rangers obviously scan it later on down the episode and realize that this Zord turns out to be the child of the mother Paka Zord, which is cool because we figure out that living sentient Zords like the Wild Zords from Wild Force can give birth to other Zords, which is really cool. They find out that that's baby Paka Zord is the daughter of the mother Paka Zord, which we find out later in this episode is hidden in like this mountain cave thing. And yeah, so in this episode, Ion takes baby Paka out for like a walk or to play with the baby Paka, but Ollie tells him to put a leash on it, but of course Ion takes it off so he can play fetch with baby Paka. He ends up losing baby Paka, and the baby Paka ends up going to the villains, and the villains try to capture it so that they can trade out this baby Zord for the Ranger Sporix, so that Void Knight can finally get the final Sporix that he needs to complete his device and get it powering up to revive Santora. And yeah, so the Rangers catch word of that the baby Paka Zord has been captured. Ion lets them know. They all teleport in, and they all are in the forest, and then they start fighting the villains for baby Paka, while baby Paka is just, you know, frolicking along and going to really go find her mother. And yeah, so the Gold and Blue Rangers end up following baby Paka, and they use the Dino Keys to help them track baby Paka, and they end up doing that and finding the mother Paka Dino Zord, which I have to say is really cool. They unlock the Paka Dino Armor, and Ollie gets to use it, and let me just say that this has to be one of the most powerful Dino armors that we've seen in DinoFury so far, and I love the way it looks on Ollie. And yeah, so before the Rangers find the big Paka Zord, Ollie and Ion, when they were looking for the baby Paka Zord, I have to say Ollie was being very rude to Ion. Like, he was saying all these snarky remarks to Ion about how oh, trust him, he says. He knows the Zord, he says. And let me just say, Ollie in this season so far has been so unhinged. He is so, like, over the top. He's like a know-it-all, and he is very, very, very annoying with it. And yeah, and he's kind of getting on my nerves, and I hope he has a turning point down the line in the season, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, Ion and Ollie eventually end up making up, and instead of Ion taking the Smash Dino Key, he gives it to Ollie, and he gets to use the Pack-a-Smash armor, because that's the name of the armor in the Zord, in the battle against Wreckmate and the other villains. They do that, and yeah, they get a cool new armor out of it, and it turns out the Pack-a-Smash armor was inside of the baby Pack-a-Zord, which was really cool. Ollie gets to try out the new Pack-a-Smash armor, and it is super powerful. It reminds you of the Magi-Fist from Mystic Force, and yeah, it's really cool. And then Oculo, the villain of this episode, who really scoped out the baby Zord, grew, and you know, the Rangers have to get into a Zord battle, so they combine the Pack-a-Smash Zord with the DinoFury Megazord to make the DinoFury Megazord Pack-a-Smash formation, which was really cool, and it was really powerful. And I really appreciate and thank all of the people on the VFX team for this incredible Ranger series that is DinoFury, because when the Rangers were in the cockpits, they were like punching air, which I guess was a monster, and it showed these really cool energy burst effects. And the way the stunt choreography was done with the Rangers boxing inside of the Megazord was oh so very cool. And the Zord footage is always cool, even though that's always just Super Sentai footage. I still think it fits in the mix with Power Rangers, and it's just really awesome to see. So yeah, Oculo gets defeated, Void Knight gets his Sporix, and yeah, we cut to the Rangers, and Ion apologizes to the rest of the Rangers about how he will never deviate from the Rangers' plans. He will never miss training. He will never, you know, think he has way too much experience than anybody else and think he's better than anybody else. Really, this should be a lesson for Ollie, but you know, it was an Ion, a lesson episode. So yeah, the Rangers forgive him, and the Rangers like, but Void Knight got away with the Sporix, and then Izzy's like, oh, it's fine, what is he gonna do with it anyway? Then we cut to Void Knight. He gets his last Sporix, which is Oculo, plugs it into his machine, and then the machine starts powering up, and then Centaura awakens, and that's when the episode ends. And I have to say, this is one of the best cliffhangers ever. It was super cool, and I really loved the way that it was done. So yeah, now let's get to my closing thoughts. Okay, so I give this episode a 7 out of 10, only because I did not like Ollie in this episode. He was driving me up the wall more than usual, and I really hope he gets some character development in future episodes. So yeah, guys, leave me out in the comments below what your favorite DinoFury Zord is, or Zord from Power Rangers ever is, down in the comments below, because I want to know. And what did you guys think of this episode? I thought it was pretty good, and I hope Ollie gets some character development down the line. And yeah, guys, that was this episode. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you get notified every time I post, premiere, or go live on this channel. I post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. For those of you who are interested, you should check out my Superheroez 101 TikTok and Instagram profiles for exclusive Superheroez 101 content. So yeah, guys, that was this episode. So thank you again for watching, and if you want more content from me, you're gonna have to wait till my next video. And remember, yippee-ki-yay, let's ride!
Mystic Force Fighters! Sweet! Let's get ready to battle!